important it is to take a step back from what are presented as scientific facts, because only when we examine the social and political forces behind them, behind what is presented as science, do we sometimes realise how what are presented as scientific facts are in fact shaped by social and political factors. So the other way that we can think about what psychiatric drugs might be doing is what I call the drug-centred model, and I've called it this to emphasise that these drugs are drugs, that is, substances that alter the way that the body functions. And what I'm suggesting in this model is that altered states they create interact with the symptoms or problems that we call mental disorders. And sometimes these altered states may be useful in someone who is suffering from a deep depression or an intense psychotic state. But it's not that anything's been normalised, it's that the altered state the drugs create may be preferable to the mental experiences that they're having at the time.
Within a few months of starting psychiatry, I was realising there was something seriously wrong with it. It was immediately obvious to me that the psychiatrists were making claims that they couldn't have made, that they were making claims which simply were not justified in biology. But if you stand up and say that what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is not science, it's pseudoscience, then you are challenging what's holding the whole profession together. What's happening in psychiatry is that there is a general agreement there will be no criticism of the status quo. There will be no criticism. I think secretly they know deep inside that if anybody criticises this or examines this too closely, it might fall apart.
In the darkness, embrace blindness, cry the tears to wash away sadness, kiss the child that lies within you, leave the world that you cling to, look for the ocean beyond the sea, follow your guiding star.
I'm a chemist. I love scientific method, always have. And when I worked for the drug industry, science was completely abandoned. These drug companies that I was interviewing with had no problem telling me, look, we design drugs based on treating symptoms. We don't cure. So that's a business model, okay, that allows you to give a drug to a person for life. They ran out of symptoms to treat. So what did they have to do? The next level of drug advertising is inventing disease. When you run out of symptoms, you don't have any more clientele to market to. So you have to invent disease. And with psychiatric medications, you can invent diseases all day long.
History's fear, and my heart is heavy and sad from memories past. of Lucifer's pain. Their hearts so heavy and sad from memories past, and still to remain forsaken and bound to memories past.